And here is one more opportunity to show common sense in government. In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials...
You know what? I'm gonna skip and go. Let me go to this next one real quick. This one is actually the end of this, and I like this one a little bit better.
In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an...
So this story, and I'm gonna let him finish the story, is, to me, this is the reason why you have some people that are conservatives. We love our black people. Don't get it twisted. We're black conservatives, but we can't rally behind this because the other people in the party, and I'm breaking this down so that we are just, they make this more complicated than what it actually is. It's very simple. The other people in the party are persuading you that this is okay. And you believe that liberty and freedom means that you should be able to choose this for a child. No, liberty and freedom means that a child can grow up to be who they want to be. If they want to be a transsexual, they can. If they want to be gay, let them do that. But under the age of 18, that's why some of us can't get on a boat with you. That's why. That's why it sounds great with the kumbaya and all black people and we got to rally for the blacks and blah, blah, blah. We hear that, but our children are being confused intentionally. Why would I rally behind something like that when you're going to fight me off now and engineer my kid mentally to be what you want it to be? What you want him or her to be like, or you're going to inspire them past their parental guidance, the person that God gave them to. Whether you feel they're right, whether you feel they're wrong, whether you feel they're not good parents, that's not the question. The question is you don't have authority. The statement is really, you don't have the authority to do it. And that's why we have this fraction. This is why we split. Some of us, we love the kumbaya, but we hate this invasion into our homes, this privacy invasion, this forced conformity to these rules that go way past what the government and the state should have their hands in when it comes to people.
All boys stayed home and suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
Look at that boy. I did it great, I did it big. Now, before we even get into all of this, I'm going to tell you, Trump did a lot of boasting that some of the stats don't line up with, okay? And I'm going to give you my logic of why he does that afterwards.
And thank you for your great bravery. And who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him? But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we're even talking about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately. Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy.
Look at his face. Look at his face. I can't believe the president said crazy. He must be crazy using the word crazy. To me, that was the highlight of the whole night. I'm going to talk about all this other stuff, but this is the highlight of the whole night. That expression was shared by all the Democrats in the room. I can't believe this dude called us crazy. Yeah. We called.
Amazing. Kevin. Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? The Somali pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world where bribery, corruption, and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception.
And that's the truth. If you go to certain places like Nigeria, Ghana, you guys like to go to Ghana and run over to Ghana. You can't move certain ways unless you're paying somebody, unless you're giving them some money on the back end. Bribery and corruption is just built into the structure of the system. You pay the government their $10, and then you're going to pay me for actually bringing you to this place to pay the government $5. That's it. My man, what they say? My man, give me. No, my man, you gotta wet my beak, my man. What? Come on. When we act ignorant to that, and I think it's simply because a lot of Americans just don't know. And he played them by asking them to stand up if they're with this cause, but they don't. That was the other pivoting point in the whole night.
Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders brings those problems right here to the USA. And it is the American people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah.
So real quick, let's pause. The debate still lingers with people saying, oh, Trump is gaslighting this whole crime issue. One thing that's so cool right now that we can't deny is we all have Chat GPT. We all do. So let's look at this, because I had to stop and look at these numbers. I wanted to know, listen, I got friends, I got people I know, and they're quick to tell me, hey, Leon, Trump's just gaslighting this crime situation. There's no crime. Illegal immigrants don't make crime issues. There's none of that. Okay. So, of course, ChatGPT, my prompt is, because I love prompt engineering, I love using this on a daily basis. Some of y'all still Google. No. This will give you some answers for you to dig down deeper into, along with the sources for you to go and verify it. And my question was simple. ChatGPT, what is the crime rate when it comes to illegal aliens in our country? Criminal alien statistics. And it was clear to tell me, listen, it's all based upon who reports it. Some people just don't report this stuff. Some municipalities, of course, we would understand sanctuary cities don't do it, because why would they even track something like that? Is really stupid. To track the crime of the people taking sanctuary in your city. Okay, so I'm gonna make it bigger. It's gonna cover my face, but it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be very huge. I'm gonna go to the side so you can see it here. It seems like from 2018 to 2026, right? Convictions by offense, homicide. It was very low. Now this is they pulled this information. Criminal aliens, individuals who are not U.S. citizens or nationals who have been convicted of a crime in the U.S. or abroad, encountered by the U.S. Border Patrol, Total convictions by offense since 2028 to 2026. 2018. They did not start tracking this, I think, until really recently. Homicide, manslaughter, fiscal year 3, that they said here in 20, starting in 2018. And it spikes. Oh my gosh. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. It drops. I wonder why they dropped. Sexual offenses, dang, triple digit numbers. Assault, domestic violence, 4-digit numbers. Quadruple, is it quadruple? Quadruple digit numbers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Theft and burglary. Driving under the influence. Damn. The highest 2,844. Illegal drug trafficking. Oh my gosh. Boom. This landed right in that COVID time. We saw those 4-digit numbers in that COVID period. Would you agree? Look at that. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow. Total crimes. Wow. So when Trump is saying this, he's not crazy. It may be crazy to you. You may look at it and disagree. But we see it. They've been pointing it out. You can't say because this number is, you don't like this number, that the Republicans are lying. You can't say. You can't ignore it and say, hey, well, that's not everybody. There's hundreds of thousands here. Well, now we got another conversation, because that's different. That's completely different. But the fact that one was in the country and was able to commit that homicide, and that person on the other end more than likely was an American citizen, that's enough for me. That's enough. Let's go.
Working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Since I took office, the typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Now everybody stood up for this. This is the finesse. I'm gonna tell you, this is the finesse. This is, oh, we agree. You ain't gonna stop us from trading our stocks and our mutual funds and our positions when we know stuff. Somebody gonna trade. Oh yeah, we agree. We putting together something already in the back. If they cut us off, we can share with people that we know. Nobody, never have I ever heard anyone, any president, Barack Obama, the savior that black people love to call him, even George Bush. Yeah, some of y'all Republicans love George Bush. Some of y'all hate him. Nobody's ever said anything about this. See, this political game is the new bag. It's the new bag. When people are trying to figure out how they're going to put food on the table, this is the new bag. You become a politician. Shout out to Representative Presley. We know that since you've been in office, you've gone up. Your net worth has gone up 8 million plus. And your husband, who's a freaking felon, 10 years served, is somehow running your consulting corporation. Interesting. Look at that.
They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she was here? Doubt it. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Oh, now look at that face. That's the same face. I saw that jelly face, that blank face. What the heck, this dude coming between us and our bread?
I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you.